welcome to the Sing Books with Emily Sing-Along Hootenanny Show, episode 16. And today we are singing live from the Fairy Godmother studio, and I am so delighted to share with you Thanksgiving songs, because we are coming up on Thanksgiving and we have so much to be thankful for. I certainly do. And one of the things I'm thankful for are all these great songs. So I wanted to start with this wonderful song from a movie musical called Holiday Inn. And Holiday Inn was a movie that I watched with my mom every Christmas time while we wrapped Christmas presents. And this is a song that was sung by Bing Crosby, the wonderful Bing Crosby. Fred Astaire is also in that movie. And they start the Holiday Inn together. So it's a wonderful movie, and if you have a chance to watch it, I hope you can find it and enjoy it and sing along with this song. I've got plenty to be thankful for. I haven't got a great big yacht to sail from shore to shore. Still, I've got plenty to be thankful for. I've got plenty to be thankful for. No private car, no caviar, no carpet on my floor. Still, I've got plenty to be thankful for. I've got eyes to see with, ears to hear with, arms to hug with, a voice to sing with, someone to adore. Oh, how could anybody ask for more? My needs are small, I buy them all at the 5 and 10 cent store. Yes, I've got plenty to be thankful for. Yes, I've got plenty to be thankful for. What a great old song. And that song is by the great American songwriter Irving Berlin. Okay, so the next song I wanted to sing with you is a song that was introduced to me by a new friend of Sing Books, and we met on one of the social medias, and this particular family is from Canada, and this song was produced in Canada, and you'll see why in a second, or at least that was the clue that led me to know this was Canada. Canada has already in October celebrated their Thanksgiving, so happy belated Thanksgiving to my friends in Canada, but it's just as true here, this song, a couple weeks later. So, let's see. If the leaves are changing colors, jump right in. If the leaves are changing colors, jump right in. Rake them in a great big pile. Dive in and play a while. If the leaves are changing colors, jump right in. If the air is getting chilly, bundle up. If the air is getting chilly, bundle up. Pull on your warmest sweater and prepare for autumn weather. If the air is getting chilly, bundle up. If the geese are flying south, hear them honk, honk, honk. If the geese are flying south, hear them honk. If they're flying in a V, leaving the snow for you and me. If the geese are flying south, hear them honk, honk, honk. I love to hear those geese honk when they fly overhead. If the trees are full of fruit, pick some apples. If the trees are full of fruit, pick some apples. Just climb right up the tree and grab one for me. If the trees are full of fruit, pick some apples. If you want to make a scarecrow, find a hat. If you want to make a scarecrow, find a hat. Stuff a shirt and pants and really make them dance. If you want to make a scarecrow, find a hat. If you want to bake a pie, grab your cart. If you want to bake a pie, grab your cart, head to the pumpkin patch, and bake your pie from scratch. That's pretty fancy. If you want to bake a pie, grab your cart. If your guests are coming over, give them hugs. If your guests are coming over, give them hugs. Neighbors, friends, and cousins coming over by the dozens. If your guests are coming over, give them hugs. Here's the tip-off that it was people from Canada who made this book. If it's time for playing hockey, grab a stick. If it's time for playing hockey, grab a stick. Set up a game with friends, put a goalie at both ends, but it's time for playing hockey, grab a stick. Well, I mean, people play hockey in the United States, but not as much as they do in Canada. If there's turkey on your plate, gobble it up. Oh, I have a gobbling turkey. If there's turkey on your plate, gobble it up. A feast is really great on this November date. If there's a turkey on your plate, gobble it up. Look at that. They nicely changed it for us here in the United States. If you're thankful and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're thankful and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're thankful and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're thankful and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're thankful and you know it. Oh, so now we come to the mother of all Thanksgiving songs, which is Over the River and Through the Wood. Now let's see where oh, here they are. I have because jingle bells are in this song. I feel like we need to jingle along. So let's see. I am going to put our sing-along with this in the CD player, which I should have done a few minutes ago. And I am going to put on my jingle bells on my ankles so I can jangle that way while still holding the book. You see? Let's see here. I can do it. Hear the jingles? Okay, let's see. I need to tighten this up a little bit or it's going to fall off. Okay, so this is a song that I am sure a lot of you know. And I sure hope that you will sing along with it as we go through it. All right. Over the river and through the wood. To grandfather's house we go. Sometimes it's grandmother's house. Hear the beat? If you've got jingle bells, you can get them out for this. Over the river and through the wood, to grandfather's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through the white and drifted snow. Over the river and through the wood, to grandfather's house away. We would not stop for $1 a top, for this is Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the wood, how fast the wind does blow. It stings the toes and bites the nose as over the ground we go. Over the river and through the wood with a clear blue winter sky. The dogs do bark and the children hark as we go jingling by. Over the river and through the wood to have a first-rate play. Hear the bells ring, ting-a-ling-ding, hooray for Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the wood, no matter for winds that blow, or if we get the sleigh upset into a bank of snow. Oh, we got to grandfather's house. Oh, there's the snowball fight. Over the river and through the wood to see little John and Ann. We will kiss them all and play snowball and stay as long as we can. Over the river and through the wood, trot fast my dapple gray. Swing over the ground like a hunting hound, for this is Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the wood, and straight through the barnyard gate. We seem to go extremely slow, it is so hard to wait. Over the river and through the wood, old Jowler hears our bells, and he shakes his paw with a loud bow wow, and thus the news he tells. Over Over the river and through the wood, when grandmother sees us come, she will say, "Oh dear, the children are here, bring pie for everyone." Over the river and through the wood, with grandmother's cap I spy. Hooray for the fun, is the pudding done? Hooray for the pumpkin pie. Hooray for the pumpkin pie. Oh, over the river and through the woods, and hearing the sleigh bells on the horse jingling all the way. Okay, so we've got our jingle bells. I'll put them here for now on the clanking tray. So let's see. Oh, the Pilgrims are marching. So I found this book on accident online, and it is from a series called the Sing-Along Holiday Series. But this is an old series. I think it's from the 1980s, and this one's an old library book. But I decided, well, this is an excellent addition to our holiday fair. So, and if you look in the back, it's got some very interesting information and lots of verses to the song. We are not going to sing all the verses, and it even has printed music for it. So this is a useful book. That's what I love, our useful books. And this song is, we are going to sing this, and I am going to catch my breath a little bit because that was a lot of jingling. So this is sung to a familiar tune, like when Johnny comes marching home, but you might know it as When the Ants Go Marching. And we are going to use that tune to sing this. And we are going to sing verses 1, 3, 6, 9, and 11. And before we begin, I'm going to read you this little bit in the back because it tells you about a character we're going to hear about in the song who was based on a real little kid who came over on the Mayflower. So it says, about 30 children came across the ocean on the Mayflower. One of them was called John Billington. He was a lively boy, just like Johnny B in the song. So when you hear Johnny B sung about in the song, you will know that he is based on John Billington. But he may have not done all the things that are in the song, but he did do some of them. The Mayflower first landed at a place called Provincetown on the coast of Cape Cod. That's in Massachusetts. While the ship was there, John Billington opened a keg of gunpowder and almost blew everyone up. That would have been unfortunate. The next July, he got himself lost in the woods. For 5 days, he ate berries and whatever else he could find. Then a tribe of Indians found him. They took care of John until some pilgrims in a boat came to take him home. John had a brother called Francis. He was lively too. One day they went exploring. He came home and told everyone he had found the Pacific Ocean, but actually all he found was a big pond. But the rest of the pilgrims named it Billington Sea in honor of him anyway. So maybe we could go visit Billington Sea in Massachusetts sometime. Many pictures in picture books show pilgrims wearing black clothes. But the records they kept show that they wore bright colors most of the time. John and Francis's clothes might have been red, green, purple, and bright blue. And I learned a little bit about that when we visited Colonial Williamsburg, because black was actually a very, very expensive color to dye clothes, and it takes a lot of dye to make clothes black. So people really didn't wear black clothes very often because they were too expensive, but they used natural plant pigment dyes, which many of them were plentiful. So a lot of their clothes were really bright colors from the plant pigments that they used to color their clothes. Okay, so let's sing The Pilgrims Are Marching. And oh, here's the Mayflower, a depiction of the Mayflower. And verse 1, the pilgrims are marching one by one, hooray, away. The pilgrims are marching one by one, away, away, into the Mayflower over the sea, and one of the children was young Johnny B. As they all go marching off to the land of the brave and the free. All right, now we're going to go to verse 3. The pilgrims are building 3 by 3, thump, thump. Thump, thump. The pilgrims are building 3 by 3, thump, 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 thump. House after house in a neat little row, and young Johnny B somehow hammers his toe. As they all work long and hard in the land of the brave and the free. The Pilgrims are planting 6 by 6. Deep, dig deep, dig deep. The Pilgrims are planting 6 by 6. Dig deep, dig deep. Indian corn in one row, then another, and young Johnny B almost buries his brother as they plant their first spring crop in the land of the brave and the free. And I'm going to point out here that the Native Americans who were already here, this land belonged to them, or they lived on it. They didn't really have a sense of belonging, of ownership, I should say, but they did help the Pilgrims to learn how to plant things. And you can see the fish here. They would plant a fish in with the seeds because the fish would fertilize the seeds. So let's go to 9. The Pilgrims are harvesting 9 by 9, chop, 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 chop. The Pilgrims are harvesting 9 by 9, chop, 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 chop. Up and down, all fine golden rows, and young Johnny B gets a sting on his nose, and they gather in their crops in the land of the brave and the free. And now we come to verse 11. The Pilgrims and Indians feast together, yum, 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 yum. The Pilgrims and Indians feast together, yum, 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 yum. Turkeys and lobsters and biscuits and cake, and young Johnny B gets the worst stomach ache. And they all sit down and feast in the land of the brave and the free. And that's how our Western culture came to settle in this new world where we are living now. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Some delightful things. Oh, Johnny Appleseed. So there are so many reasons to sing the Johnny Appleseed song. And this song was written for, but this is a song of thanks. And it was written for a little movie about Johnny Appleseed, a little animated movie that was on Disney, and it is fun to look that up. So if you Google up Disney and Johnny Appleseed, this adorable song will come up. Not just the song, the whole movie, and it is so fun to watch. I don't think it's very long, it's like 20 minutes. So, the earth is good to me, and so I thank the earth for giving me the things I need, the sun and the rain and the apple seed. The earth is good to me. Every seed I sow will grow into a tree, and someday there'll be apples there for everyone in the world to share. The earth is good to me. Oh, here am I, 'neath the blue, blue sky, a-doing as I please, singing with my feathered friends, humming with the bees. I wake up every day as happy as can be, because I know that with her care the apple seeds will still be there. The earth is good to me. The earth is good to me. And that's true. The earth is good to us all. The wonderful apples, and of course many of the apple orchards that were planted long ago were thanks to Johnny Appleseed. He was an actual real person, a very eccentric, interesting person who is fun to read about and learn about. Just like the Pilgrims were real people, and just like the Native Americans, the natives who were here were real people. And those are all wonderful stories to know and to understand as we give thanks for all we have this Thanksgiving. Okay, so I have this other song that just tells the story of Thanksgiving. This is called One Little, Two Little, Three Little Pilgrims. All right, so we have 1 little, 2 little, 3 little pilgrims, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little pilgrims, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little pilgrims, 10 little pilgrim boys and girls. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Wampanoag. That is one of the native tribes that was here. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Wampanoag. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Wampanoag, 10 little Wampanoag boys and girls. Digging for clams, fishing for cod, hunting for ducks, rabbits, and geese, planting crops of corn and beans. Everyone has a job to do. Digging for turnips, carrots, and beets, gathering nuts, berries, and squash, carrying baskets of barley and corn. Now it's time to celebrate. 1 big, 2 big, 3 big turkeys, 4 big, 5 big, 6 big turkeys, 7 big, 8 big, 9 big turkeys, 10 big turkeys for the feast. Turkey, cornbread, cranberry pudding, pumpkin cider, Indian pudding, clams and oysters, Tommy's growling. Let's give thanks and then we'll eat. So there is so much to this story, and I hope that each of you will take this opportunity to learn a bit more so we can expand our appreciation of all the things we have to be thankful for. Okay, so this last song is very, very special to me, and excuse me, this is a song by a man named John Bucchino. And he writes lots of songs people sing, grown-up singing cabarets. And this could be considered also a grown-up song, but it is so beautiful. And it works as a wonderful lullaby. And it also reminds us of all the things for which we have to be thankful. So we can sing it together thanks to this beautiful picture book. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Some nights I lie awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink, but I can't stay depressed when I remember how I'm blessed. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed, and duly grateful. In a city of strangers, I've got a family of friends. No matter what rocks and brambles feel the way, I know that they will stay until the end. I feel a hand holding my hand. It's not a hand you can see, but on the road to the promised land, this hand will shepherd me through delight and despair, holding tight and always there. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed, and duly grateful. It's not that I don't want a lot, or hope for more, or dream of more, but giving thanks for what I've got makes me so much happier than keeping score in a world that can bring pain. I will still take each chance, for I believe that whatever the terrain, our feet can learn to dance. Whatever storm life may sling, we can moan or we can sing. Grateful, grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed, and duly grateful. Truly blessed and duly grateful. Happy Thanksgiving. So I hope that you guys can join me next Saturday when we sing a program of, we're going to start singing holiday songs. And I think next week, though, is going to be singing for Hanukkah, because it is actually coming up very soon. And I have got all kinds of fun Hanukkah songs for us to sing together. So I hope you will join me. And thank you so much for singing with me today. And I wish you a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. And I will see you next week. Okay, take care, friends. Goodbye.